Welcome to my private patio here in Hollywood. I'm going to teach you today how to fry ripe plantains, green plantains, and boniato, which is sweet potatoes. Teach you how to cut them and fry them. Hello my YouTube friends, today I want to teach you how to fry plantains. We have the green ones, we have the ripe ones, and the sweet potato. Also, Latin people usually like to cook and fry this every so often to accompany as a side dish. Now for the first one, we cut the edges and we cut along the line in the back and we take the peel off. And then I'll do the second one. Okay, now for the second one, same operation. Put the back right along the line. You got it. Now for the green ones, what I usually do, the same operation, cut the edges and then right along the back, but I peel it under the water in the sink and put the water, let the water run, and that way it won't stain your finger. If you don't use gloves, you're going to stain your fingers green. Okay, for the green, I'm going to turn on the water, tap water, and then cut the tips. 1, 2, very close to the edge. Cut along the line. And then you're going to put it under the water, try to peel the skin off, like so. It will come out easily. See? Sometimes it gets stuck, so what you do is you get the knife and you help the skin come off. Give it a little slit. If the skin is kind of thin, then it's kind of hard to peel. Sometimes they have thicker skin, and it's easier to take off. But if you do this operation under the water, your fingers will not turn green. See? Very good. Cut along the edge with a pointed knife. And then you have your first one. I'll do the second one. Now when you're going to cut the plantain, try to get the edge here where it has the bevels edges. You see where the lines are? This is where you're going to run your knife, and it'll be easier for you to open up and take the skin off. You see? Peel it off. Then you're going to soak them in water so they can maintain their color until you're ready to fry them. See, this one came out easier because it's got a thicker skin. You see? In 1 second. You're ready to go. Voila! This is the way you slice the ripe plantain. The same way they do at the restaurants, the long way. You cut a slit. I'll show you close. Like so. In long slits. Okay? This is the way you cut the ripe ones. When they fry them, sometimes they add brown sugar. The riper they are, the sweeter they are. Or they always add, you could also add some cinnamon. I know American people love cinnamon. So you could do that as well. You want to do them that way, it'll be really nice and sweet. So you slice them like so. The green ones you slice differently, because this will fry faster because they're ripe, The green ones take a little longer. Okay, for the sweet potato, the boniato, like us Cuban people call it, we're going to rinse it off with water. And you could cut it with a small knife, or you could use the peeler, because it's got a very hard skin. So let's try with the knife first. Let me see how it looks. See how hard it is? But when you fry this, babies, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be better than your French fries. You're gonna love it. I did this for my family one day, my Venezuelan family. I'm Cuban, but my family's also Venezuelan, and they loved it. They fell in love with it. Okay, so then the peeler, so you can see the difference. Peel it off with this. See how easy it is? I'm going to continue, and then I'll show you at the end. Okay, I finished peeling the sweet potato, the boniato, and we have two colors for the boniato. We have white boniato, sweet potato, and yellow boniato, sweet potatoes. We have both. The same thing happens like the banana. You have to put it in water. I'm going to slice them in long slices like you do the potatoes, and then we'll fry them. This is how they came out. And now I will teach you how to cut the green plantains. You cut them about 3 inches, like so. Because the bigger you cut them, the bigger they'll get when you cook them and you flatten them. Like this. You see? Very easy. Cut, cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and fry. One more. Okay, this is how the green ones look. Since I'm going to be frying them soon, I don't want to soak them in water, so we won't have an issue with the oil in the water. So the next one, I'll show you how to cut this baby, and we'll be ready to fry. Okay, now we're ready to cut the boniato, the sweet potato. You have to be very careful. I'm going to slice it in the middle. Bang it like this. You use a big knife like this. Okay? Then you cut the edges here, 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 like long potatoes. Like so. See how thin? Just like the big fries. Just like the American potatoes. If you make them too thick, it'll be harder to fry. And this way, they will cook nicely. Okay, I'm heating up my pan with vegetable oil, and it's on high. And you'll pour a generous amount of oil to cover the plantains and the boniato. What I'm going to do first, since I'm going to fry the 3 of them, I'm going to show you. The first one you should fry is this one. Boniato will fry and it will not get sticky. It will not leave the oil sticky. The green one is the same thing. The green plantain, you can fry them and the oil will still be clean. The only one that makes it sticky, which is why I'm going to leave it at the end, is the sweet plantains. This will make the oil sticky at the end and brown it. So I'm going to start off with my sweet potatoes. Once it gets hot, you'll put a little bit here and see. When it starts to sizzle, then you know it's ready. See? Next, put them right along the side. Now you don't want to cook them all the way on high all the time. Once it starts to sizzle, you bring it down to medium low so they could cook on the inside. You don't want them to cook on the outside and then be raw on the inside. You have to cook them slowly, be patient, and they will come out wonderful. They will be nice and brown, just like a French fry. You see? Just like so. Then you'll cook another batch once this is ready. So I lower the heat to about medium low. Okay, now I'm going to lower the heat a little bit lower. Just a little bit. So it will continue to fry and cook on the inside, from the inside out. And then it'll be nice and crunchy on the outside, brown, and soft on the inside. That's the way you want to make it, just like a nice American French fry. You're gonna love this. Okay, after about 10 minutes of frying in low, if you use your fork and pinch it and it goes right through and it's kind of soft, then it's time for you to raise the heat a little bit, and that way you could brown them. Put it to medium high. See how they're browning up? Lower the heat. Then I'm going to take them out. Turn them around. See how beautiful they are? This is how the batch came out. And now I'm ready to do the green plantains. I will show you how to do them. On this, you don't even have to add salt because they're kind of sweet. So you could just eat them the same way they came out of the fryer. Or the frying pan. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to turn them upside down. So the other half. Now you didn't have this corner here. You can't stand them up on the low side. You might as well lay it on the side. You know, the edges. But the rest, you can just stand them up like a tree stump. That way they will cook on both sides. Very low. You have to be patient because when they're ready to be smashed, they should come out nice and cooked at the end. Okay, it's been 10 minutes now on the other side of the plantain. What you're going to do is grab a piece of tinfoil wrap. This is the way I press them so they could look like a cracker almost. We have a small board that they sell at the local supermarkets that you just flip down, and then I usually don't use it because I think they make them too flat, and I like them like about 1/4 inch thick. So that's why I use this manual way of doing it with the tinfoil wrap. So if you could just pour a little olive oil to make it smooth, or you could use Pam, whatever you like. I'm going to pour a little bit here, little olive oil, so it won't stick to the paper. And I will try my first one. Put them in the middle, and then you just press down very slowly, not all the way down, like maybe halfway. And then you open it up, and this is the way it should look. See? This is ready to fry. You can do the same with the rest. Press slowly, halfway, thick. This is the way you do it. So once you finish this process, then you'll raise up the temperature, because now it's cooked in the inside. That's why I put it on low. And then you want to make it crunchy on the outside. I remember when my mom used to make this. She's still alive, but she doesn't cook anymore. I used to grab one from the plate she would set on the table, and I would hide it behind my plate. So when everybody was done with theirs, I would take mine out and say, look, I have a nice plantain left for me. So you do the same operation for the rest. Not that hard. If you smash them and they smash really nicely, that means they're ready. Sometimes if you do it too quick, it's just going to break in different pieces. Okay, now the plantains are here. I'm going to raise up the temperature to medium-high because they're already cooked on the inside. So I just want to make them crunchy on the outside, and they will be ready. You better make a lot of this because they're gonna want some more once they try it. Yeah, I guess they're ready to come out. I don't want to burn them. I can feel that they're crunchy. See? On the outside, soft on the inside. And remove it from the heat, put it in a plate, and then I'll start off with the sweet, ripe plantain. Now these green plantains are ready to have salt added to them and garlic powder. They're gonna be amazing. Getting ready for the next plantains, which we'll also love. Getting ready to cook. I'm going to clean this oil a little bit, and then I will put the plantains in. I'm ready for the ripe plantains. Same operation, put them on low heat. They cook nicely. Cook on the inside first, then you make them crunchy on the outside at the end. Okay, after 2 minutes, I'm going to raise it up to medium. Going to start frying nicely. And keep watching over them. Okay, they're frying slowly but surely. Look how nice they're looking. They're browning up. Almost done. These are easier to cook because they're soft. They don't take as long. You just have to brown them up a little bit at the end. And they're ready to go. And my plantains are ready. Ready to be transferred to the plate. Okay, so here you are. You have the 3 selections to choose from. I have the boniato. You don't have to add anything to it. I have the green plantains, which I like from childhood, to add a little salt after they're done. Sprinkle some salt and a little garlic powder. It'll be amazing. And for the sweet plantains, I have brown sugar. I could add. You could add this while it's cooking. You could add this while it's cooking too. And then I have some cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon. And sprinkle a little bit. And that's it. Okay, my friends, now that I'm done, I would like to take this opportunity to tell you today is 3/23/2020. We're still dealing with the coronavirus situation. Everyone is very cautious. Everyone's staying at home. The only businesses that are open are supermarkets, gas stations, hospitals, and car dealers. Since they want us to stay home, today's my day off. Today's Monday, and I have decided to stay here, which I normally like to stay at home on my day off and cook for you, and then show you the recipes. The restaurants are open, but they don't allow people to walk in. They just want to serve as takeout. So you call in, place your order, and then get your food. So please be cautious. Always wash your hands when you get home. Take off your clothes, take a shower, put that clothes in a bag till you wash it. And always wear a mask, wash your hands constantly. I, as myself, work in a hospital setting, is constantly washing my hands and being very cautious. Please be safe and always listen to the elderly when they have something to tell you. Sometimes they might not sound right at the beginning when you're young. You might say, well, you might say, well, this is your life, not mine. But in the long run, you're going to say, this person was right. Years later, you're going to think about that person and say, my God, this person was right. So listen to the elderly, respect them, because they've been living longer and they've been there and done that. Okay, have a great day. God bless you. Hope everyone's safe and healthy. Well, hope you enjoyed the recipe. This is Chef Garcia from Hollywood. Take care.